All right, guys. I hope we are all fine. I hope we are okay. Um. All right. So we just want to go straight into the business of the day, and that is working on the brief that was sent in for the project. Now, I guess most of us we really do not always pay attention to things I used to say in all of the classes that we've had, and I'm just going to go through it again. Now, I used to say something that, or probably I've not mentioned it, or I've not emphasized how important it is. The first thing is when you get a brief, it is essential for you that you calm down and you read it. Now, you don't just read, you read and digest it. Digest that you know what exactly the client is asking for and how to interpret it. There are two things. You have to understand what the client is asking you to do, and you also have to understand how to go about it. They are basically two things. No, that is like the first step. It's just like you're having an exam to write, and the instruction is saying, read this, blah blah blah, do this. You have to read the instruction first and understand what you want to do before you even dive into whatsoever you want to do. After that is said and done, the next thing is you want to make your own research. In fact, I expect that for the first 5 to 6 hours when we get this brief, you should not even think of designing yet. In fact, you should forget your Photoshop first, or your designing software first. You have to first make your own research. And I told you guys that there is nothing you want to design that has not been designed by someone somewhere. There is nothing. There is basically nothing. Trust me. Someone would have done something like that, something the exact way you want to do it, or even more than how you can do it. Something like that has always been done. Make your research. Create mood board. Now, your mood board is just like, okay, what are we designing? Search for it and say, okay, these are the way and patterns that these things have been designed. Okay, what is consistent in this design? How did they use their color? What are the sizes? And all of those are what I expected us to check first before we even move down to designing. In fact, I expected that most of us will even sketch out what we want to design. Yes, sketching is part of design process. You sketch out what you want to design. I have sketchbooks, I have papers that I sketch a lot. Whatever I want to design, I always sketch them out. I expect that we already sketch out what we want to do, whatever I want to do, so that when we come on our software, it will just be like we are just trying to, play around and do whatever I want to do, and we'll finish within few hours. Alright, now we'll go through the brief together once more. Now the background is saying active notary hub. Now basically, not to bore us with this brief or whatever thing, one thing that is essential for you is for you to understand your brief, just like I said. And the brief is very very simple. Apart from the logo design that we are not going to be touching, every other stuff in that brief is really really important. Now these are the highlighted options that I expected every one of us to get. Now the first one is saying active notary hub. That's the name of the brand, and we are to design 3 juice flavors. 3. 1, 2, 3. Some of you are designing 1, some are designing 4, some are designing 5. The brief says 3. Alright, now it's saying your design must follow the food labeling regulations. I'm very sure most of us did not read about food labeling regulations. It says freshness of the juice. The other one say feature line extensions. That means something that can still be used in the future, since that they don't wish to rebrand it like the next 5 years or next 6 years. So whatever design you are making must be able to stand the test of time. Alright. Now it's a color that communicates natural and organic origin with emphasis on green. Emphasis on green and earth tones. Now you've already been helped by the brand by telling you that they are laying emphasis on green. Green. Now the other thing that you just want to work around is the complement color that work with the earth tones. Alright. And he's saying that they want a standout design. Now those are like the highlighted options that I saw that stood out for me in the brief, and those are what I'm going to be working with. Do you get? So now if you're able to get like the color that we want to use, there's an emphasis on green, I'll be able to know that the brand is not ready to do any form of rebranding soon. So it has to be a design that can stand the test of time, and also it it has to comprises of 3 juice flavors, and our target audience is within the 24 to 45 years old. 24 to 45 years old. 24 to 25 to 45 years old. That means we are not, the juice is not targeted for kids, and it's not targeted for the old ones. It's just 24 to 45 years old. All right, these are the like key points that I expect us to all highlight, and to it's going to help us in the way we are going to work through the design process. All right, so quickly I want to take you through my own mood board. Now this is one of my mood board, and this is the way this label was designed for this brand. Now you will notice that there's a particular way it was designed. Apart from the way they use their ruler and everything, every of the details on these stuffs are the same thing throughout, except from the color and the fruits that the fruit flavor. Every other thing are the same thing, since it's the same brand, and every other details, probably maybe the ingredients will be different or something, but there is something that is consistently the same on all of this design. Now another one that I checked also was this. We have like the ingredients, the regulatory body, we have a barcode, and we have the nutritional information. We also have the size, and also like the note on it, no sugar added. Some brand will say no preservative and all of that. So those are what are on this design, and you notice that they just used one color. This one, the name of the brand is not here. Okay, the name of the brand is South Coast Juice. They have the pineapple, they have the orange, and the clear apple. Stop. Now before we start, these are the different juice flavor that I'll be working with: apple, orange, and lemon. That's what I want to work with, because within the age is 25 to 46, and this is like most of what we consume. Now for the 45, I'm using lemon because bitter lemon, they don't want to consume a lot of sugar and those stuff, so we just want to work with lemon, as bitter lemon, and orange is still like generally for that age, and apple. Yes, and I also have my nutritional fact, and every other thing that we are going to be adding there will be added in the course of the design. Now the first thing we want to do is to create a logo. Now it would have been a different stuff entirely if we are to work with a good logo for the brand, but since our major focus is not about the logo, do you get? So we've been given like an expo, or let me say, yes, an expo, that the emphasis is on green. Do you get? So it means that whatever we are going to be designing, whatever we are going to be doing, must have a feel of green as the color, and an earth tone according to the brief. Right, so we just want to create a logo for Active Nutri Hub. something that we can just quickly walk around. So I expect every one of you to check for how this juice company creates their logo, and in the simplest form actually. But we just want to do something pretty fast now so that we can just move on to what we really want to do, because what I want us to face is the label itself, because I realize that most of us, we are not actually getting what the brief was trying to tell us. All right. Okay, so I want to use the circle. I just want to create something, something basic and something simple, that when creating a logo, when designing, you have to make sure that it's something that people can remember. You understand? So think this way. Yes. So we've been given a form of green, an emphasis on the color, that green should be what we want to work with. Do you understand? So basically, it depends on the color code that you wish to work with for the design, but let's work with let's work together. So I want to pick a green that can stand the test of time, so that when I'm working, it can really do a lot for me. Alright, so is this okay? Let's see if there's a way we can still trick it. Okay, I just needed something that would be very cool. Alright, so sorry about that. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to leave my logo like this, so I will just duplicate. I'll duplicate, and I want to reduce a little bit. Alright, now I want to adjust. Yes, I'm sure you can. I'm seeing the transform control, so that's why I know how to adjust it. So I want to create a form of like a white stroke inside, so I just click on stroke. I don't just want it to be have that dulling vibe. I don't want to give it like, okay, let's say 15. Yes, let's give like 15. Okay, let's see what we can do. Then you want to come here to off the fill. You can set off it, can turn not off it, but for this one I just want to do it that way. Alright, okay, so I think it's a bit okay this way. Okay, then I just want to keep adjusting, just to be sure that I have the right stuff that is okay for the craft I'm about to create. I told you guys that you guys are God when you are designing, but every design that you've been sending to me lately, you will not be living up to that name I've given you guys. Alright, so what's happening? Okay, then I want to pick active Nutrimake. Now you know that is it active Nutrimake? Okay, active Nutri-Up. Then there's a need for us to know how to interpret it. So I want to start with the Nutri-Up first. Nutri-Up. Yes, of course I won't leave it like this. So I need to find fonts that will make it more presentable. I will make it look nice on my on the diagram for sure. I can't keep it in black, so let's give it white. Fill first. Okay, I think I want to go with K. Okay, and I want to like increase. Let me see what the font is looking like. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening to my mouse. Okay, should we leave it this way, or let me see. Let me see how it's going to look like when we break it down. Let's see how it's going to look. Okay. Alright, so we still need like active there, active nutri up. Okay, let's check other fonts that we can use so that we'll come up with the best. You have to check for the best. It's just for you to you pay attention to everything that you want to do. So most times when you're working, you get to see new fonts that you feel like, okay, I think I can work with this. So just like this one now, it's kind of looking different and I'm kind of liking it anyways, but let's just still go. Don't forget, this is the one that we picked first, this one. Now we've seen backslash. Now backslash is giving that kind of vibe also. So we just want to scroll and see the one that will help us, that can give us that feel also, just to make sure that we are getting the right one. No, that is not looking like what I want. I need something bold that will keep the name of the brand and the art of people when they see it, something that people can see and remember. Yes, something that people can see and remember. Say, I've seen something like, okay, this is TK. Something that people can see and remember. Okay. This is another one. I think let's just go with this. I just like this. I like this, so let's just go with it. And sorry, let's just go with it and let's see. I'm sure you guys see that I'm adjusting my stuff just to be at the middle, as always told you. Pay attention to detail a lot. And the next thing I want to do is write active. Active. There's a need for you to discern, to know. Okay, I just said discern. There's a need for you to know when to use a very big font for one word and when to use another one for another font, or probably the smaller size for what I want to be designing. So these fonts might actually not look nice together with this, so let's just give it the form of let's just scan it, because since we're still going to be working later on with different fonts, so I just want to use a font that can still blend with whatever we've been doing or whatever we're going to be doing. So just want to give it active nutri up, active nutri up. So sometimes most logos used to have their slogan under it, so I think I'll just want to create a little bit of slogan here so that it can give us so talking about slogan, my what can we give it? Let's give it quality foods, quality foods, quality foods, quality foods, quality foods, always. Yes, because we want to believe that um the brand will not be limited to just drink, you know. So let's give it quality food always. Oh, okay. Let us assume, let's just swap with the brand brief that we're giving. So let's find something that is more suiting, premium. Trying to find something that will work with it. um Premium satisfaction guaranteed. I think that is a little bit okay. Okay, so let's just keep it that way. So all we're just trying to do is just come up with something nice that can serve as the logo. Trust me, if we are to create a logo for this, it's another process entirely actually. So, but since the brief is not telling us to create a logo, it's not more important like this. So we just I want to believe that everything I'm doing now is not more new to us. It has now become something that we are practicing in our designs. All right. So I think you've been able to come up with something for the design. Just simple and smart. You get simple and smart. Now the next thing we want to do is to start working on the labels. Yes, we want to start working on the labels. So I want to create a new that can really take what we want to work with. Let me use 664. Should we use 6465? Okay, so I'll just work on just here so we can all see what I want to be doing. Alright, so I think I want my stuff to start from here. Now this ends at 95. Yes, I want my rectangle to start at 5, and I want it to end 40. Yes, this is still like okay. This is still okay. Yes, let's see. I told you guys that you don't have to be too complex. Give space for modifications. You understand? Give space for modifications. I want to draw my rectangle. Give space for modifications that we can have a lot of changes coming up, and you obviously want to work with that. Alright, so I think the first one that we'll be going with, the first one that I want to be going with is, I think let's do Apple first. Let me take this back so that I can be closer to my design. Okay, I think let's go with Apple first. Okay, alright. So actually whatever we do for one will form the basis of how the other flavor will also work. Do we get? So that will form the basis of how other flavor will work, and from there we can pick it over and over and over. Alright. I think it will be okay for us to just create. I wanted to put the 3 on a single page before, but I'm noticing that I will be need I'll need to do some stuff. So let's see, 6 by 2. No, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this one I just want to centralize. I want to use normal. Well, in most cases for this, you might want to use 595, but let's just still go with the 1090 to see how things, how things will be, how things will look like, so that we don't deviate from the rule that we've given ourselves. Yes, we've given ourselves that rule, and we just want to work with that. Okay, so of course we know that we have to work with the background, and we also have to work with the foot that we are working on. As you can see, the way this design were made, and also you can see this also. So ours is to work on our own, and we are working with Apple first. And I used to tell us something, that the purpose is not to copy other people's work. The purpose is to create your own work and make it look extraordinary. Do you get? You don't have to copy other people's work before you have to do something, but you can use their work as guideline to make them see, okay, how do they do this thing? How are these things done? That will give you the basis of what you are going to do. All right. So I think, okay, let's go with Apple first, just like you said. Okay, so it does not have to be this big, just have to make it, just make it look just smaller, and when you check all of this label design, you notice that most times it's not, it just has to be like a simple design. They need something that people can remember, just like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. They don't need something too much. But most times, all of these juice label design usually have a lot of colors, dancing over here and there, all sorts of just moving around. Okay, so and I also need to let you know that having a lot of colors on your design doesn't mean that it's going to look nice. Yes. Okay, so this place, let's give it a rectangle here. So we want to pick color from the apple. Yep. So this is just like a design process. This is the same I'm going to design for. If I've been contacted from the job, maybe a little bit more detailed actually. But let's see. Alright. Is this what I want? No. Need something a little bit deep. There's something that give me this kind of vibe. Okay. That means something cool, not so big. Okay, let's start another one here. You can see our ruler is not totally useless. Let's just give it the same one. Alright, and bring this under my, but let's just bring the apple up. Okay. Alright, now some of you sent me a design and I'm saying milk on your design, and I just keep wondering, what is milk doing there? Okay, I keep wondering, what is milk doing there exactly? So I still want to ask that question. What is milk doing in a juice packaging? Juice milk, and it's not like you're adding the not like the milk is part of your ingredient. Okay, I just want to duplicate this. Let's push to the back small. Let me push this to the back. Okay, just to create some form of, let's see, should this do? Okay, I just want to click on my show to have some control colors. I right click and I want to click on flip horizontal. Okay, it's not. I want to right click and flip vertical. Okay, let's see if this will work. Okay, let's just keep pushing them there. Let's just keep putting them there, it's just the arrangement. Let's keep putting them there. All right, I think my background is a little bit boring. So let's fix in a particular background. I'll import in a background for us to blend with. Okay, my background is ready actually, but something just dropped in my mind now. But instead of having this straight box 6 here, so that it's our design will look unique and somehow original, because this way I feel like someone would have done something this simple before. So why not let us just use the same circle that we use for our logo, that same dimension. So let's just steal this one from this list and let's drop it here. So it's going to start from here, so to say. Okay, then let's give it that same color. Okay, then let's push this. Let's Ctrl J again, so we can have one here. Will it be nice? Will it be nice? Let's see. Let me pick the tool and adjust how it's going to look like. Like trying like try and error. I told you have to be open to different modifications. You don't have to be rigid. You get. You have to be rigid. Okay. It's not centralizing well. Can't even see this. Okay, let me push it. Okay. All right. Let's just continue. Okay, so I was saying something about my stuff being boring. So I have this background that I'm going to work with. It's like a rumpled background. All I just want to create is some form of so it's not going to just be a plain design. So I want to clip it inside. I hope we still remember how to clip image in our stuff. So I want to clip inside, and I want to check through our blending options and see how we can do. Okay. Let's use linear bond, and yeah, because it's already looking like this is multiply, so it's looking like a bedsheet that is rumpled. So let's just reduce it like 550 so that we can have a little bit of the effect on the design. So it's not okay. I think this way it's okay. Yeah, so I want to duplicate and put it inside this one too, so that will keep our Stuff's uniform. I have to move it because I did not place it on the circle before I clip it, because I wanted to maintain a form of same stuff. Alright, so it's inside already. Okay, so this is what we have. Then let's come out with our logo. Let's bring our logo inside. Okay, this is where our logo is. I want to pick everything. It's looking like it's deformed, right? Let me please, maybe it's trying to whine us. Okay, I might have to start with the notary itself. So instead of it being bold, let's just try to tone it down. Don't want something that will spoil our design because of the logo. So let's reduce this. Opening that is it. No, you. I hope you are still with me. Oh. I think we just move this one up small. Alright, I think this way we are okay, at least, yeah. Okay, I think there's a need for us to create a sense of balance safety. I have to take this a little bit back. The reason why we're still going back and forth is because we are still trying to get our feet really well in the design. I could have always just know what I want to design and just come here and push it, blah 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 blah. But I really want us to. I want to take you guys through the design process itself, the thought process, So let's go now. Sincerely, I don't know what I want to push here. I don't know the font. I'm not feeling it yet, so let me just come here and see what I can do here. So I want to come here and bring our nutritional fact first. Let's bring it here. So I downloaded it as a PNG format. So PNG format does not have background, so I can always change the color and tweak it to any color I want to use it for. So I'll be changing the color to white. obviously, so that it can blend with the design. So you get, so let me just make it centralized. Okay, so I want to change the color. All right. Okay, so let's just work on this place first and see how we can. Okay, I think this is already interfering with an additional fact, so let's just try to so an additional fact can still balance well. Yeah, that's the deal. Okay, so I think now we can come up with probably like the preservatives or something that we can use. So let's see if we can get something from here. Okay, I think I have a container inside my office here. Let me just use them to create what I want to create here. Okay, so alright, I've gotten like a container that we can work with the details on it. So with Pepsi, yeah, I've gotten the Pepsi container, so let's just work on it and just kind of write some stuff just to make sure that this place are filled, so it won't be empty, and do some other stuff that we can work with. So I think the first thing that is here is sweetened. Of course, the sweetened juice. That's the sweetened juice ingredient. Of course, the brand will give you the ingredients, and when you're creating something like this, the brand will give you everything. It might not be in the design, but it's just the right thing for you to do. Okay, this is not what we want to use. We want to use scan it. Yeah, I think we use medium. Yes, so luckily for us, it's looking like the same thing with this nutrition stuff. So let's just reduce a bit so that it can fit into our design, and we reduce the spacing between the let me increase so that everyone can see, so I can see what we are doing. Is it too big? I think it's okay. Okay, so what we want to do now is, remember we are working with Apple, so Apple has to be the first. The first one we are working with. Apple has to be the first in there. Apple. Sorry. Apple, comma. Carbonated water. Yeah, and then sugar. Yeah, he's saying caramel. And which one do you want to take again? Gum, Arabic acid. this what we've been taking? Okay. Caffeine. Let me put caffeine there. Jesus. Alright. So I just want to reduce this one size so that, or let me just change it to regular, and I want to change the size to like 6. Okay, let's give it 7. Let's give it like kind of 7. Okay, this has to be in capital letter. Okay, we'll add the ingredient. I think there's also bottled by, okay, let's just duplicate this one. Okay, okay, so that we can create a sense of balance here. Let's do another ruler here. Yes, so let's put rectangle here so to demarcate. It doesn't have to be something big, just something to demarcate that we are done with the ingredients, you know, so they can know that this is another way entirely. So next thing I want to do is store and package by, other store and package by stuff like that. So what's the name of our company? Let's take bottled by NHBC graphic design class. Okay, graphic design class limited. Should the limited be there? Limited. Let's give it, let's okay, let's leave the limited alone. Let's put our address there at least, so that when they are coming for us, when it's gonna buy. What's the address again? 23 Dorcas Street, Kyoto. No, okay, again, Kyoto. Okay, of course, you know, this is just like us coming together to just create something. So let's change this on. So okay, I think it's in 7 now. Oh, let's confirm from here since we are using the same stuff. Okay, 7.6. So because I want this class to enter this line, I don't want to, let's just reduce this size so that we have the same thing. Alright, so this one too is in 7 that way, so I'll just reduce this one to 7 too, so that we have like same, you know, same font size. I just like my stuff balanced, so that in case I need to defend my design, I can tell you what I did in this place, what I did in this place, what I did in this place, why this one is this way, why this one is this way, and that's just the best thing to do, trust me. 27. Alright, so that will give us at least the class can end there then, you know. And we know that this one is in regular. Okay, nice. I think we've been, but you know that this one is already balancing here, so we'll just reduce our apple a bit so that people can read what is there. Of course, we want them to come and order from us, so they should be able to read the. Okay, let's push it this way. They should be able to read the address now, Abby. Okay, so what other things can we put there? What other things can we add to it? Okay, I do not have the recycling button stuff there, but we'll see what we can do, how we can work around that one. Okay, so I think it remain our NAFTAC number. Let's bring it down here, Ctrl J. So we just want to give it a NAFTAC number. Right, I want this to align here, not there. Let me just alright, I'm good. And you know I'm not to go beyond this place for my words. NAFTAC reg number 040 419. 040 419. No, that's not a good NAFTAC number should look like. 01 040 19. Okay, let's close this one. So this has to be regular. Okay, we can let it rest on this place. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get serious with the design now. There's a need for us to put something here, so I think we'll just put what do we put here? Okay, let's just put 50 cl here. Alright, yes, I want to use my same font, so Ctrl J, and I just want to move it there gradually. I'm taking you to this process bit by bit, so you know that no one is a magician. You understand? We also have our thought process. We have our modification process. How we do these things. It's not that they just come that way. Do you get? So you just have to follow how it's been. So let's just push this here. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have at a glance. Let's see if we are okay. Let's see if we are okay. Okay, I think we are like a bit okay. Let's just bring this one a bit down. It feels choked up there. Okay, and I want to take the rectangle too. remember how we placed all of these stuffs. We are intentional about it. We are intentional about the placing. Remember how we place everything, because I don't want this place to just be that empty. So I just want to put this that way. So I think it's okay this way. Please take notes, because this will serve as a basis of everything we are still going to be designing. This will serve as a basis of what we are going to be designing. Alright. So you can see I'm adjusting, because I want to make sure that we get the perfect stuff, perfect feel. Alright. So I think it's time to name it. That's like the, what do we call it now? Let's see. Jeez. Okay, this one doesn't have band. Apple. Okay, our one is apple. Let's add sugar score. Okay. Apple sugar score. I hope this will convince you, to let you know that it wasn't like I had something prepared already to come up push to you guys. I just want us to flow together and see how we can, design something, just for you to know that this thing is actually simple. All you just have to do is open your mind. Yes, and also I need to let you guys know that it's okay. It's okay to not have idea. It's okay to, it's okay to feel lazy in the sense that nothing is coming to your head when you are about designing. That means that you are coming into the industry. Yes, because most times there will be no inspiration, so maybe you just have to leave that table, you just have to leave that laptop and just get fresh air, a chill drink. You might even want to play around, just for you to get yourself back, so you'll be able to think. Yes, I do that even most times when I'm at the verge of deadline. Of course, I don't want to deliver something below par. You understand? Because you design and your clients will be like, Pamilerin, why do you give my work out to you? One of your small boys that are just teaching graphics. And most times I don't even design it, but maybe it's because I did not calm down and design it. Where like, why do you have to give it out to you? I know this is not your job. Please, I don't like it. Next time. So to avoid something like that, because it's actually a stain on your brand, you need to avoid something like that. You understand? So I just throw out. I leave my laptop, leave my system, leave my table entirely. I stroll to a store, get a drink, sit down. Just open-minded, not thinking about anything, no pressure. It helps me breathe. Do you get? So the funnest part is that just a little detail will jack you back to life. Just a color on someone's clothes. Even the drink you are taking, maybe the way the designs look like or everything. You just like, yes, this is what I need. Do you get? So just make sure that you are able to know what gives you that vibe. Before it used to be bread and beans for me, but now, because I've not been taking much of it, so I guess it has really changed. It's not really doing the magic again. So, and also I don't know if you can hear some background music. It keeps me in the mood, especially songs that I can relate with, that I can sing along. Because it's a class, that's why I'm not singing along with the song. It gives you that vibe. You can sing along, and it helps put you in the mood. Alright. So that's just by the way anyway. let's come back to class. So let's see if this one is there. Alright, let's either stop with doing it like this and putting this underneath. So let's just see how we can do it. Okay, then this has to be going. Because once we are able to design this very well, then others will just be like simple thing for us, because we are just building on the designs that we've made already. So let's just have this. Okay. Alright, so let's say plus sugar scrub. Plus sugar scrub. Yeah, the song is really eating it right now. So it might not work for you, but trust me, it works a lot. I've seen people testify to it. Most of my students, I always tell them to just get a song. You don't have to be just get a song, something that works for you. Just know what works for you actually in general. But I'm very sure music soothes the soul, the mind, especially the one you can relate with. And in case you're liking what you're hearing, it's an Endless Ocean album, in case you want to get. Okay, just to make sure that we are on the same page with this, let me just push this down a little bit. I'm trying to I know we left this one there, but since we did not follow it because of this arc, it's not going to allow our shooting juice sit here, so that's why we had to adjust. Alright, so I think we've actually done getting to the place. This is nice. I don't know if you guys see, but this is cool. This is cool. So I think it would be nice to have a little bit of going here also. So let's give it a little bit of going here too. So I want to use the same rectangle. Let me just Ctrl J. Yes, and I want to bring it down. No, you. Okay, then we need to bring it on the layer. Yes. Nothing much really, just for the design. Actually, just for the design, just to just to keep it keep it together, you know, give it the kind of the brand feel. So I want to push this snapback up now. I hope you guys can notice how I'm adjusting my stuff and how I'm making them look together. So in case there's another thing you want to put on the design, we can always write it here. You understand? But we decided that we don't want to go beyond our safe zone. You understand? So that's just what we are going to do. We are going to follow it, and I just keep everything together like this, and you know. So like this, we've worked on the apple juice label. Do you get? So now today, let me just teach you a simple editing for any of your design. A simple editing for any of your design. So you click on the top layer here. The top layer here. The top layer, and what you want to do is, please follow me. You click Shift Control Alt E. Oh, okay, don't let me take you to that step. Let me take you to the manual step. So you click on Window and you click on Adjustment. Please don't use this thing anyhow on your design, so that it's not going to spoil the work. Alright, so you not look like but Pamilerin asks us to use it so that it's not going to spoil your design. So you want to work with vibrance. Once you click on vibrance, it's going to take you to a place where it's going to show the vibrance and the saturation. So you might want to pick vibrance, saturation. You're going to see it on your design. You're going to see how it's going to look on your design. You check this this is it. So when we added it, this is what it is. But you might say that, okay, that's not what you want, this is what you want. But we just want a little bit of lightning there, here and there, just to give it. Okay, then the properties will come up for vibrance. Then you click on adjustment back, and let's pick, and now I used to use this posterize. It's just to create some sense of crazy editing on it. Alright, yes, I think we are good with this. We are good with this. Yes, this is nice. So this is what I will work on for the different, for the other what is it called now, for the other juice flavor. We have the orange and the lemon. Do you understand? So all I'm just going to be editing is the color and the fruit and the name. So let's just do that now. So because I want to work on the same layer, I want to work with artboard. Now I can always save this, and once I save, I export the apple juice, and I come back again to work again and resave as down. But I don't want to go through that process, so I want to right click here and use the artboard tool. So the artboard tool is actually going to help us to work with different designs at the same time. So I want to drag from the top to the bottom of my design. So it's going to push them inside an artboard for me, and you will notice that our editing has gone down. So this is here now, so I want to put it on top so that the editing will be general for everything. I'm serious. just make sure that when you're designing, you get yourself a nice music that you can relate with. You get. So okay, I can now save this as apple juice. You get apple juice. All right. So this is apple juice for us now. So all you just have to do is click on the artboard and click Ctrl J. So it's going to duplicate. It's going to duplicate every of the designs again. Now I'll show you how it looks like. Let me push this one to fit on screen. You can see that it's giving us the two designs. But I want to put it under it here so that we can all follow. So it's simple. Just click and drag. Alright, so I'm just trying to make sure so that we all can feel it together. Okay, so which one should we go for next? Orange, Abby. Okay, yeah, let's just change this to orange. Orange juice. You can see this one is already on our stuff, so let's just adjust it back small. Okay, or let's wait and bring the fruit inside to see if it's going to give us a little bit of space. Okay, for us to reduce it. Okay, once I close this, I've explained the flipping to us the other time, so let's see if we can work with it. I'm just trying to make sure that I want it to be the same thing that we are designing. No, it's for a brand, so it has to be uniform. You understand? So it has to be the same. So we'll just keep adjusting. Just have to keep adjusting so that let's go back to our okay. I'm trying to just work. Okay, let me Ctrl J this one again to see what I can do. Bring it behind. Okay. Now this thing cannot spoil our shine, so what we are going to do is just to cut this thing out so that we can continue our work. I hope it still looks nice. Yes, so let's just cut. So I'm using the polygonal lasso tool. I know we all know how to use polygonal lasso tool now. So you get so. Alright. So once it picks it, I'll right click here and rasterize. I hope we still remember my explanation on rasterizing. Ctrl D. Then I want to on the layer back, and let's see if we okay. I think this is a bit nice. Then we just want to duplicate also and bring it to this place, the way we did here. So we might want to do the same thing by right clicking. All I'm trying to do, or all I'm trying to do, is just to make sure that we are still in the safe zone and we are still doing the same thing, just as we agreed on. Yes, so that's the same thing we are doing. So the next thing to do is to change the color from the apple color to our orange, and just the same way we are going to pick the color from the orange. So we'll pick the one that will not be too okay. We are trying to work with the colors around it. Yes, I think this is the right one. Yes, so this one's a copy. Okay, so I can use it for the other one that is, for the other border that is there. Okay, for the other border that is there. And also the oranges. Okay, so we want to change this to orange. You can see the work of the artboard now. It's just giving us free hands to quickly adjust whatever I want to adjust. So let me just show it on screen. Alright, so yes, I think it's looking the right way we want it to look like. Yes, let me check again if there's anything that we are missing out on that should be on it. I think call number should be there, right? Call number should be there. Okay, I think I'll use that one to explain something. Let's just finish with the lemon. That's what I'll do. Ctrl J. Alright, so I just want to, just the same way we edited the orange juice stuff, we want to use it for the lemon, you get. So it's just going to give us form of editing it. So all you have to do is click here and you drag. The reason why I'm dragging it is because I want it to be on the same line in there so that we can see what we are working on at a glance, and because it's a class I can just go on and on and on straight like that, just to make sure that everything. And you notice that even the ruler is copying with the different artboard that I'm duplicating. So that's one of the beauty of artboard. Alright, so let's see again. Maybe the bitter lemons will not give us problem like the orange juice. Yellow. Let's push this front. Let's see how we can adjust it. I hope we're all seeing the modifications, the way we are editing. It's just to let you know that there's no static movement. You can always move anyhow, just to make sure that what you want to do is achieved. That you know you are the one that know what you want to do. So just make sure that what you are trying to do, what you are driving at, is achieved. Lemon. Alright, so I want to Control J this so that we can fix it here, just as we've been doing for others too. So let's move this one first. I think the lemon is different from the others, so we just want to, maybe we'll just turn it small. Alright, I think this dimension is looking nice. Okay, actually I did not want this class to be this long, but I feel like there's a need for us to really take our time and explain some things. Yes, we learn every day, but our ability to interpret the brief and to really understand what we are doing is really paramount when we are designing anything. And you notice that the green that the brand brief told us to keep in our design is still there. We are still having like the green stuffs on our designs. Do you get? So I think we can work with this for the lemon juice. For the lemon juice, because we obviously need something that can hold the white words for us. It won't be nice if we have black here, we have white here. It won't look nice. It will look nice. So Even if the brand wants it like that, you try to advise them that, sir, ma, sorry, this is what I'm trying to get, this is what I'm trying to, fight against. I don't want the situation whereby a lot will just be going on the background. I just want something cool, and I will work with the color that you asked me to work with. So there's a need for your professional input there too. Do you get? So that's what I was saying. So I think with this viewpoint of mine, we've been able to come up with 3 different, So let me just put this one: lemon 1, lemon 2, lemon juice. So we work with the apple juice, the orange juice, and the lemon juice plus the sugar scrub. Alright, so I was saying something that I want to explain with the phone number. You get phone number. So I want to explain how these things work in, like, one dynamics in artboard. So let me click on NAVDAC here. So I just want to edit. So I click Ctrl J. Remember, I said we are not going to walk outside of the safety zone. I hope you guys understand what I'm calling safety zone. This place that we made as our baseline, and this place we made as our safe zone. So I just want to place, let's write for orders call, do you get? So for orders, call 0902-312-0986. Since the label is to go around the bottle, you understand, or whatever packaging that one, so it's still safe to increase this one and make it and 8. Let me see. When I see it, so now in artboard, all you just have to do is click Ctrl J. I want this for others to also be on this place too. Just click Ctrl J, and in your layer panel you come here and you just drag in orange juice artboard. Just drag and drop in orange juice artboard. It's going to locate the exact place that is supposed to be. You can see it as drop there. Do you get? So I can come in from apple juice on too, or I can either come from the orange juice on. All I just have to do is make sure I duplicate it. You duplicate what you want, what you want in the other artboard. You understand? This is where I want it to be. Then I just bring it and I dump it on the lemon juice. So it's going to appear exact way and the exact position that the place I'm copying it from. The exact position is going to replicate the same thing on the artboard I have just pasted it in. So this is the end of the class, and I think with this we've worked on the apple juice flavor, we worked on the orange juice, and we also worked on the lemon juice. So I'm going to be exporting now, and I'm going to be showing us the outcome and how it looks like. Alright, so we can see it looking so clean, and you get, see it, apple juice plus sugar scrub, our sweetened ingredients, apple. Oh Jesus, we did not change the ingredients for orange and lemon. So I'm going to do that before I export it out for you guys. I'm going to work on that. And also our for others is not straight with NAVDAC, so I'm going to work on that. So this is just like to let you guys see the outcome of everything we've been working on since the class started. Let's check the oranges too. Let's see how it is. So there's not really much pressure on it. Just have to play around. You can see all we just have to do here now is change our ingredients and and make this guys straight. So if there's any questions, I'll be attending to them. I really hope you guys take your time and watch this tutorial so that you can come up with something nice and even exceptional more than this. Yep. Thank you. Bye for me,